So far, what's been winning the battle is this BGM flywheel. That's been pushing more air than anything else we've tested. So, it's doing damn good. But, we have got a new contender. The new upgraded vape flywheel, available from Scooter Centre, which is where I got it from anyway. It's got more area on the fins. The fins are deeper. Far more area, so this should push more air. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to test this versus the old fan. But first of all, I've got to clean my damn bike because it's had a month's worth of shit all over it. So, cleaning job first, and then we'll be back to test this. See you in a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to test this now against the other flywheel, the original fan that it came with. This bolts on to the flywheel, so it's a bolt-on version, except the original's got countersink, and this has got just normal flat bolts. So I'm going to have to find new bolts for it, but that's going to take me, I don't know, an hour. In the mess, now they need new bolts. I'm going for stainless steel, so we'll go and check and find out what we can find. See you in a bit. So I managed to find a box of stainless steel screws knocking about. 200 in here, so that should do the job. And these are nice sort of domed headed, I think they're called button Allen bolts. So they fit nicely. I'm going to have to cut them to length, obviously they're not the right length. But when they're in, they're going to cut, they're going to look fantastic. How about that? Yippee-doo. So, there's a bit of cutting involved, getting them down to the right length, but first of all we need to get the old flywheel off. So let's have a go. Right, I think I need a carpet to sit on. Sexy one. Right, my head was getting a bit hot, so we've changed over hats. As you can see, it's probably the dirtiest damned engine I've ever seen. What a pig. Never clean anything, eh? So I'm going to give this a little bit of a clean up, but I'm going to take the floorboards off first so we can get in and do a better job of cleaning it. So let's have a go at that. See you later. Right, it's a little bit cleaner. Better take some screws. Okay, it seems we have a small problem. Well, for most people it'd be a major problem, but we want to utilise this huge fan. Unfortunately, the difference is massive, and I'll just slot that on for now. You'll see that our cowling no longer fits because it simply fells on the front of it. There's not enough clearance anymore. Our cowling needs to be deeper. So this has probably been designed with the thought of using the deep Indian cowling that's available. So it'll be okay. So as I don't have a deep Indian cowling available anyway, plus I like to run mine because they're better, I'm going to have to make a complete new cowling for it. So this episode is going to be delayed slightly. It's going to have to be in 2 parts. So the next part, I'm going to show you my new cowling, because I'm going to have to develop a whole new cowling to fit with this fan. And that's a whole new job. So, slight delay, back on with the old flywheel. So, if we can locate it, that's one. So this is going to have to go back together. And we're going to have a little bit of a delay on me making a new cowling. You can do with new cowlings anyway. These have been on like about 5 years, so they're getting a bit old and tatty, not looking so pretty anymore. So new cowlings it is. Damn! Right, you're probably all wondering why I've got silver paper wrapped around my fuel tank. Well, this is why. I'll show you. Right, the reason it looks like crap, it's I don't do aesthetics very well. What it is, it's I've got foam underneath this. This is foam underneath. It's just, what I've used is just silver air ducting tape that you use for sealing up ducting and stuff on air conditioning units. And then I've got some foam underneath. You can get the proper gold coated, heat resistant, reflective stuff like they use in the McLaren engine bay and stuff like that, which works really well, but it's a little bit expensive. I just did the cheap version. And what it's for is, in the summer, heat from my engine starts to heat up my fuel tank. Therefore my fuel starts getting hotter and hotter, and the hotter it gets, the further apart the molecules get, and my bang gets smaller, so I get less power. So what this does is sort of retain you more power over a longer period. Eventually it heats up and there's nothing you can do. But yeah, it's good on a racetrack. I think some of the race boys use it in the UK, possibly. Keeps your fuel cool and gives you a bit more BHP, because the molecules are closer together, therefore you're getting a bigger bang, get more fuel, more horsepower. So keep your fuel cool, helps to cool the engine, cool the fuel going into the cylinder, hitting the back of the piston, cooling the piston, everything is just a plus all the way around. You get a cooler engine and more power because the molecules are closer together. So insulated fuel tank, another one of my little tricks. Hope you enjoyed that. Off you go, boys, into the garage with your silver tape. Okay, so we got a little bit of a delay. Our fan is so deep that it won't fit with our cowling. It looks like you have to use an Indian cowling, Indian deep cowling with it. But we're just going to make a whole new cowling in fiberglass. So it's a new mould, slightly deeper, and new shape. So back to the drawing board. The next episode will include the fitting. Obviously this one is a bit of a, we can't go any further. So this is going back on the shelf for later. Anyway, thanks for coming and watching my video. Hopefully the next time you see me, we'll be putting this on and we'll have a completely new cowling. So see you later. Don't forget to subscribe and watch my channel. Need your support, boys. See you later.